we're going to cut it off anyway. Okay? Now, in the back, remember, when you start sewing this, you sew from the bottom up. Oh, if you need a notch, you could do your waist notch. Do your waist notch. This way, you know that from here to here is the same as from here to here, okay? Do your waist notch. Now, what do I do at the bottom here? Hello?
Keep the hem the same.
Okay, there's two sides here. This is center back and this is side, am I right? I'm using the word side. I'm not using the word center back. I'm giving it 1/8. Now, I'm sort of like estimating it. And you could do the same. All right, I'm doing the waist notch, and I'm doing the waist notch here. Okay? Got it? Okay, now, center back, I have a 1/2 inch seam allowance. Do I not?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Okay, now, from center back, I go straight up to the waist notch. Center back, even. You're even at the hem and even at center back from the waist down.
Is that the
Center. I use
back
the
or
word
the
center back.
Center back.
What's the
This is
back?
center back.
Okay.
Okay? We're going to create a pleat. We're going to need needle and thread in white, okay? Now, at the shoulder, it says here 1 inch. Again, you could use your ruler or you could use your eye. I just use my eye and that's it. 1 inch at the shoulder. At the neckline, it says 1/2 inch.
And 1 inch difference.
1/2 inch more, okay? Again, I started with the selvage by putting this piece here because if I uncrease this seam here, I can use this for pocket bags or whatever you want it to do, okay? Now, at the armhole, how much is it? 1/2 inch. Now remember, it's only 1/2 inch sewing line, okay? So you have the waist, okay? When you sew from the bottom up. Joining lines together is from the bottom up. Okay, now, this is the tricky part. Now, your center back is here, 1/2 inch in from the edge of the pattern, right? But we're going to create a pleat there. We're going to create a 1/2 inch pleat. So how do we do that? We add 1/2 inch seam allowance to center back, edge of pattern. Add 1/2 inch seam allowance to center back from edge of pattern. From edge of pattern to the waistline. Okay? You got that? Okay. Got it?
Even though it's like boxy here.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
We cut
Now-
it like that, yeah.
Wait a minute. Now I'm going to draw the center back, the edge of pattern for sewing line. You got it? I drew center back for sewing line, and I brought 1/2 inch back out from center back pattern edge. You got it so far? Okay, now watch. My sewing line, where's my real sewing line on the pattern? 1/2 inch in from here, right?
Yes.
Okay, so look at this, it's very simple. So from the cut line of the pattern, I mark my sewing line. From the sewing line, I'm going to mark 2 inches down, like that. Okay? So, I mean, if you guys took pattern making, this should be a breeze for you, okay? You're creating a pleat in the center back of the jacket, okay? See it right there? That's the pleat. See? When you put it on a jacket, you go like that. You don't want to rip it. You need at least an inch pleat there. So we're going to be adding that, okay? Now, I remove this for 1 second. Now all I'm doing is just sliding it over, right? I'm sliding it over to my what? Sewing line of center back, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I just slid it over. I kept it here the same. I slid it over. This is my sewing line, my real sewing line for center back. And it's going to sew all the way down.
notches.
No. The only notch you have is the waist notch, that's all, okay? So remember, this is my real center back. Now, you take needle and thread. And remember that I told you, you don't sew on your basting line. So what I'm basting is the pleat, the center back pleat. I'm back tacking, I'm starting like an eighth of an inch below. Damn it. I'm starting an eighth of an inch below the 2-inch line that I did from the 1/2 inch up at the neck, okay?
Was the 2-inch below the, it started at the extra neck?
Yes, we added
Okay.
1/2 inch extra here.
Yeah, and
From here I measured 2 inches
2 inches
down,
down.
okay? Now, what I did here, oh, no. Oh, I hate when this happens. Scissors. Okay, I'm just gonna continue with this and then I'll go over it again, okay? Could someone take a head count for me? Did we lose 3 students?
12.
12, okay, we lost 1.
Jan is just absent.
Oh, okay. Make sure that everybody sign in, because I'll be putting 0 for those who didn't sign in, okay? I noticed that some people didn't sign, I think Melanie didn't, Berger?
Yeah.
Okay, you didn't sign in last week.
No, I didn't. But I was
You
here.
did it? Okay, make sure you sign in this,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then you get a 0, okay? All right, I just cut it right there. Thank you. Now, I'm starting one above. You don't sew on this thread line. This is just a basting line to hold both pieces together. Bless you. Now, at the waistline, I'm going to start 1/2 inch above. At the waistline, be careful there, okay? I'm going to stop 1/2 inch above. Remember, I measured the waistline? So I'm going to start 1/2 inch above. There's a reason for that.